Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and it's Christmas Tree Tuesday, and I'm sorry I'm like a minute and a half late, but I was busy looking at all my felt. I had a hard time figuring out exactly what felt I wanted to use to make this little beauty right here. This is our Christmas tree for this Christmas Tree Tuesday. It's got little bells on it. I don't know if you can hear them. Can you hear them? I love this little tree. It came on a stick. Well, you put it on a stick. It kind of goes with our trees from last week. Oh, kind of cool. What I want to do is I want to make like a forest of all different kinds of trees. I have a special spot in my house for it. If the cat leaves it alone, in my head it looks beautiful. So we'll see what the cat thinks. Okay. I bought, again, the same skewers that I have for those other trees. There's 3/16 dowel rods, and I got them in a pack. These I got at Michael's. I think I took the price off, but I think they were like $2.99 for the whole pack. And then at Hobby Lobby, I bought, let me put this down, I bought these little cubes. So what I did is I drilled holes in them for my dowel rods. I know I just got stuff all over the place. You should see this mess. I drilled holes in there, and I was going to cut my sticks in half, but then I wanted a bigger tree, so I kept the sticks 12 inches long. That's how they came. For the ones on the 2x4, these are 6-inch, so you see how much taller that's going to be. Now the felt that I used for this, it's not just your everyday ordinary felt, and I had a piece of that, kind of like this, which it's real loose and flimsy. Although this is nice and thick, it's still not the felt you want for this. This is more of the stiffer felt. And I was kind of hoping to get 3 out of a sheet, but I can only get 2. I paid 79 cents a piece for these at Hobby Lobby because Michael's didn't have any. Okay, so this is the green that I used for this, and I used little bells on there, but I think I'm going to go with the gray. And I already drew out my little Christmas trees on there. What do you think? What I did was I took a piece of cardstock, folded it in half, and then drew what I thought would look like a good Christmas tree. Well, this is not my first attempt. This is my first attempt, and it was a lot smaller than what I wanted. I don't know if you can see that. I needed it bigger, so I made it this size. And when you fold it in half and cut it, it comes out symmetrical and it looks really good. I just used a regular ballpoint pen to draw around my edges. Be careful though, because you can get some of the ink on your fingers from the felt, and then you don't want to have smudgy prints all over the place. Now I'm going to use my cloth cutting scissors. These are my paper cutting scissors that I used to cut out the template of the tree, but I'm going to use my cloth cutting scissors to do my felt. And you know what I didn't bring out here? I think I made like 3 trips to go get them too. Is my cheater glasses. So this ought to be fun. We'll see what they look like when they're all cut out. Whoa. Now I put my trees really close together, so I have a little bit of extra felt over here. You don't want to use up all your fabric if you don't have to. It's nice to have little odds and ends and pieces. See, so I'm just cutting this off and I'm saving it. Wow, looks really close to this one. You can tell. They almost look like stockings, don't they? Oh, we could use those as stockings. What can you say? Okay, I got this idea from Pinterest again because I'm trying to come. I have a Christmas tree folder in my Pinterest that has so many cute Christmas tree ideas. So that's why I came up with Christmas Tree Tuesday, because I have got so many ideas that if I waited till November and December to do them all, I wouldn't be able to get as much done as I wanted, because I actually decorate my home with this stuff. Sometimes I give things away, And like my fall stuff from last year, I gave that away so I could make new this year. I know, try to explain that to your husband. Wait a minute, you're making new? Yes, yes I am. My husband's good with it though. He's okay as long as I don't ask him to make the things with me. That's not his favorite thing. Okay. Get my little pieces out of the way. Okay. And I got felt all over my shirt. I was looking all over for my Christmas t-shirts that I made last year. And do you think I can find them? I know they're here. So they're probably with the rest of my Christmas t-shirts. I wanted to wear one tonight so I could be all in the festive spirit. Now, I know a lot, this gets to be a heated conversation, but I know a lot of people out there get really upset when you mess with their Halloween and their Thanksgiving by putting Christmas in the mix. And I totally get it. I know a lot of people are real purist when it comes to your holidays, but Christmas is my all-time favorite holiday, and if I could get away with it, I would decorate starting in July. I got felt in my nose. I mean, I would. People are like, well, doesn't that just ruin the specialness of Christmas? I'm like, no, it really doesn't for me. I love everything about Christmas. I love the food. I love the movies. People are nicer at Christmas. I don't know why that is. And unless you go shopping, and those people at Christmas are not so nice. Ask anybody that works in retail. Okay, I'm having a little issue with this, probably because I don't have my glasses that I went to go get 3 times. Okay, see, this side has the ink on it. I don't know if you can see that, but this side does not. And this is the side that's going to be out. The side that's got the ink, it's going to be glued on the inside. See how those are? There's 4 of them there, and they're all glued around this stick. So the pen mark, make sure you keep that on one side so you don't, it's not a good look if your tree is all finished and you've got ink all over it. Now, I know there's not a lot of gray Christmas trees, but there wasn't a lot of selection of felt either. Everything was red, green, white, and of course you have your orange and black and all those other colors. But as far as Christmas itself, and I know a lot of people decorate with silver at Christmas time. I know I do. I like a lot of white and silver in my living room. So these gray trees will kind of go with that. And it kind of goes more with a neutral color. Like if you want to, like my fall stuff is all neutrals. It's all the tans, the wheat color, not the hot orange and bright reds and stuff like it has been in the past. It's more of the sagey greens and more neutral colors, more calming colors to me. I also say it's more like minimalist colors. Right, Carl? Right, buddy? Yeah, I know. What's Mama doing a video at night for, huh? You know, it's bedtime for you, isn't it? It's time for snack. Oh, I know. I said the S word, didn't I? Okay. Now, I probably should have had these cut out ahead of time, but then I couldn't talk to you so much. And, you know, I like to talk. It's something I'm really good at. Holding a conversation with myself and my trusty dog. I know. Did Mama say the dog word? Huh? Did you know she calling you? He has been getting a really dry nose. And so Daddy went out to get him some nose butter. I know. That's what it's called. Nose butter. So hopefully that helps him with his dry, scaly nose. Okay. All right, 2 trees down, 2 more to go. Stop. I'm just gonna loosely cut these out so then I can get in closer. I'm gonna cut them apart here. I should have made smaller trees. Originally the pattern called for 6 trees that you glued around, but I like the look of the 4 better. I think it looks cleaner. Now I have seen where you take trees like this, you just fold them in half and glue them to the stick like this and have, I think I've seen 20 layers of felt that they did that, but they used the floppier felt for that, and the whole tree looked like ruffles. It was really pretty, but I don't know if I have that kind of attention span to cut out 20 of these. I mean, 4 is kind of my limit, my attention span limit. Oh, I think crafting is so much more fun when you do it with people that you really like, have a good time with, get to talk, get to have snacks. Snacks, and my stomach just started growling. Are you kidding? Snacks must be one of my favorite things. And I love having craft day with my girlfriends because we all make like some really cool snacks and like home baked stuff, not just vegetables on a plate. Although that's not so bad either. Daddy's home. Maybe he's got your nose butter, huh? That's another one of those things that we don't know if they have it in the store, but they have it online. I'd never heard of it before until I think I Googled it, what to do for, because his nose is so dry. And the vet had said that, you know, you used to hear that if your dog's nose was dry and scaly that that they were sick, but the vet said that's not really true. So it's just that he's old. Hoping for a craft day soon. Katrina, all those comments just came all at once. It was like, me too. Me too. I really enjoy getting together with the girls, the ladies, and doing crafts. All right, 1 more to go, and then we'll glue. I've got my hot glue gun going on a high setting because I tried to do this on the low, and it does okay, but you have to hold on to it longer, and it doesn't seem to hold as well. So evidently, gluing with felt or anything like that, you have to have it on a higher setting. Oh. So this weekend, I have a great project. I've already been thinking about it. This is kind of a fun time of the year because I get to do Christmas on Tuesdays and fall on Saturdays. It's like a little bipolar. My house is looking a little bipolar all of a sudden. It doesn't know what holiday it wants to be. I have some tomato cages. If you know what those are, when you grow tomatoes, they like a cage, but they're round with prongs that go into the ground, and then your tomato vines crawl up them, and you don't want tomatoes laying on the ground when they're growing because they rot. So they grow up on this tomato cage. Well, another great idea to use tomato cages for is to make Christmas trees. And what you do is you turn the cage is like this, but the prongs up here are what's normally goes in the ground. So you flip it upside down so the prongs are at the top, and then you tie them together and put the round base over a flower pot, and then you decorate the whole thing. I've seen people do the fall leaf garland. I've seen feather boas, the Christmas tree greenery. You wrap around the cage and it makes a tree. Now I'm hoping to make a bunch of those for my yard. So maybe one Christmas tree Tuesday, we might make one of those. Although I have to rethink how to do that video because it's huge and it would be right in the middle of the table, and I wouldn't know how to put the camera. So we I'll have to think about that one. Let me get all my scraps over here. Okay, so here are my 4 trees. And I have the ink from the pen up. So, yes, and you get raccoons will get into the tomatoes too. Well, they get in tomatoes no matter what you do. So I'm gonna keep the ink side up so I know that's the part I want to cover up. So the first one is I'm going to fold this one in half like this and sit this one down, and then I'm going to put the ink side down so the 2 ink sides are touching each other, and I'm going to glue that to the half. Here's my half of one, and then I'm going to glue this one on the top. So let me move these 2 out of the way so I can show you. If the comments are in the way, just slide them off to one side and you should be able to see. So here's my folded in half one. The ink is on the outside. And I am going to run some glue along the edge. You can go over there, but you cannot B-A-R-K out the window. Okay, no B-A-R-K. All right, find the one with the ink. So the ink side, you glue the 2 together, and you want to line them up. So, okay. So if you can see that these 2, if you were sewing, you would sew this side together, and these would be your pieces that flap out. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the camera and move it down so maybe you can see a little bit better. Let's see if that'll work. If I can do this without knocking anything over. Okay, perfect. Hi, Carl Dog. I see you. I know. Okay, so I have the 2 sides like that glued with the ink matching each other. Now I'm going to fold this one in half, and I'm going to do the same thing. See the ink here? So I'm going to take the ink that's here, and I'm going to line them up and glue them together like that. Okay? So let me get my glue gun. And you'll have to re-glue certain areas because you won't get it all at once. I know you want to go in the kitchen, right? Let's see if I can get that glue stick in there. Okay, now I'm going to put this down on top. Hot. Of course I have my silicone fingers, but do I have them on? No, let's put them on. I'm not as agile with them, so I'm kind of more clumsy with them. Okay, so now I have that glued together. So is that making kind of sense? So now, and you'll have to glue the top part over again. Okay, so this is kind of how we have it now. So these are our 3 pieces. We only have the 1 other piece to go. So I am going to lay these out like this and kind of, there we go, kind of stretch them out so these all line up along there. And I'm only going to do the one side right now because I am not that talented to do it all, or to do them both and get them on there straight. Okay, and you notice I'm not gluing all the way in the middle here. Okay. See if I can get that on there right. Okay, I'm gonna. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so everything is glued together except, let's see, I got some glue on there, except my last piece. Look at that. All 4 pieces. I haven't glued this yet. So what I want to do before I glue that is I want to fold these in half. I can see that I need a little glue right there. So let me do that. Okay. Fold that in there like that. Now, down the center here is where you want to glue your stick. So it's going to be glued like right there. So I'm going to put a big old honking glob of glue in there. Hold on. Let me get my stick over here. There we go. A lot of glue, and I'm just really going to pour it in there. Okay. Take my stick, lay it right down in there, and kind of just let it sit for a minute. Not bad. Now, once you get this far, then you can finagle the tip and the base down here. That will take a little bit. Once your glue sets. Okay. All right, so now all we have to do is glue around this one edge and put my pieces together. Now, if you want to save this video so you can go over it again, because it's not one of the easier ones that I've done. I mean, it's easy, but it's hard to explain it. And this last seam here did not line up perfectly, but that's okay because I can trim that off with my scissors. Okay, let's see how the tip looks. Yep, it needs a little help. Let me put a little glue in there. Okay, yep, I got some glue strings. Oops, sorry. There we go. Now let's see what the base looks like. See how open this is? Now you can leave it like that. It doesn't really hurt anything. But let's see what I did with this one. This one is a little bit tighter, so I glued it in there just a little bit. So I'm gonna, whoa, sit up there. I'm gonna do the same to this one. Just a little. Get some glue in there. I'm trying to make sure I do it with the fingers that have the silicone. Okay. And just kind of pinch it around, play with it. There you go. Now, if you get hot glue on your felt like I have, let it dry completely and then you can peel it off or just cut it with the scissors. Make sure you just cut the glue though and not the felt. Not bad. Ta-da! Here it is with this one. There we go. I'm going to put a little star on the top. I have one right here. Let's see. Put a little bit more glue in there. And I'm just going to set him down in there and hold on to it. Look at that string. Until it dries some. Oh, you know what? I love this little gray tree. I don't think I want to put bells on him though, like this one. I think I want to do these pom-poms. Look, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh, I promised I would never sing on a live. It ain't so pretty. I love to sing, especially Christmas music. I know all the words to just about every Christmas song ever made. But it's Christmas, that's why. Okay, that has dried enough. See what I mean about just trimming? Oh, trimming the edge. Especially right along here, I really kind of missed the mark on that. But that's okay, nobody will know. And in fact, you don't really even have to trim it. Hi, Joe. My cat, I hear her. I know. Okay. Oh yeah, right here. You see right in there where I kind of missed it. Okay, let's trim it up through there. Now you can decorate these as much or as little as you want. If you make a whole bunch of these, I think it looks great not decorated. But I always like to add a little embellishment here and there. All right. So I am going to do these little white pom-poms because I think that's going to look really good. All right, get my little pieces off. I want to just make sure I have the pom-poms. There's a gray piece of felt in there. All right. Let's see how much I can burn myself. Now, on this one, I just did along the edges, but I think on here, I'm just going to just do polka dots, basically. There's one. I can't really do it with the silicone finger. I can't pick it up. Ah! Oh, that's cute. Look at that. Huh? That is so cute. I'm going to do some more. And they don't have to be in any pattern. And this goes really fast because once they sit in the glue, they're pretty much set. Oh, nice. Let's see. My glue gun is so hot it's smoking. I don't think I have enough pom-poms out here. Oh, sweet. I'm going to do the whole rest of the tree like that. I think this is really cute. I need a couple more at the top. Let me just do this one side so you can see how it's going to look. And you can do each side different if you want. I mean, I think that would look really neat too. And this would be a really cute thing to make with kids, except for don't let them use the hot glue gun because that puppy's hot. But I think if they decorated up their felt before you glued it on the stick, they could use probably the regular Elmer's glue. I think that would be really cute. I don't think I have any more white pom-poms than what I brought out here. Looks like I'm going to be going to the store. Getting more white pom-poms. Huh. What a shame. I might have to make a trip to Hobby Lobby. Oh, sad. I go there so much. I think they know me by name. I know the one girl does because I had said something to her every time I go in there. This poor girl is working. And I asked her one time, I'm like, do you live here? She says, basically, she does. Okay. Once that dries, I'm going to take all those glue strings off. But, oh my gosh. That's so cute. What do you think? Adorable. All right, let me pop the camera back up so I can see all y'all. There you are. So I hope you liked this project. It was super simple. Just cutting out some felt, drilling a hole in your wood blocks. I think I got the wood blocks at Hobby Lobby, but there were 6 of them for $3.49. So they are a little bit more than my free 2x4 that I put my other trees on. So let me see if I can. It looks like a forest. How cute is this? Oh my goodness, I love it. I think I like the gray one even better than the green. It kind of matches this little gray one here. Sweet. If you like this project and you want to see more of my craft ideas, hit the little follow at the top. If you're already following me, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you really enjoyed this project, and I hope you make it. If you do, please take pictures because I want to see them. And have a great Tuesday. Happy Christmas Tree Tuesday. Bye.